Good evening, everybody, and welcome to RPM Esports. We're here for a practice race on the new game F1 22, and got a pretty full grid. Only one driver missing, and yeah, now we wait for the drivers to come out. This is only here just to test out if everything's working on this game, whether it's buggy or yeah, but. Here we go, and I see the first few drivers making their way out of Colin and Al in the Mercedes. Let me just turn on my settings real quick. Hopefully my mic quality is fine and there's no problems. But yeah, first race on the new game being streamed on RPM. So yeah, we're here around Silverstone, and yeah, now we just wait for the drivers to do the out laps, and we get to see whether if the new features are working or not, such as the immersive formation lap and immersive pit stops, and whether we encounter any game breaking bugs. But right now, Colin, our champion of high gear from last season, is going around right now, and it's no longer called high gear anymore. It's called the Premier Division. We had a rebranding of the divisions. We got Premier, Championship, and we got the old man's. We got the senior division where all the old men reside. And speaking of old men, we got it's no Spritzy tonight. That's a shame. Yeah, now I'm waiting for most of the drivers to make their way out around this track. And yeah, here's one of the old men who will be driving in the seniors division of Rob Williams, I believe. So yeah, right now Colin's about to finish his lap, so let's go on board with him. And I don't know why the timing screens are so massive on this game now, but as Colin goes through and begins his lap, let's go on board and see how he does heading to turn 1, take this flat out in qualifying. And yeah, just has a lot of grip in these new cars. Into turn 1, should have done the third gear, missing the apex a little bit, was able to get the car slow down, but second gear for it to get the good rotation, then shorten up to 4th, 5th, now 6th on the exit of this corner. Now heading to the end of sector 1, let's see what he will set, and it'll be 27.4, pretty good from Colin already. And now heading into this twisty part, and now we're heading to Cops. Let's see if he's able to maybe take it flat. I don't think he will. There might be a slight lift into Cops, but now we will see. He'll demonstrate whether this car has a lot of downforce or not. And yeah, he has the lift. Well, on last game you were able to take that flat out with no problems at all. And into Maggot to Beckett's, nice and easy. And yeah, Colin able to take it nice and smoothly. Sets 103.3 in the middle sector split. Now heading into the final corner, final few corners I should say. And he'll come to cross the line soon, but a little bit of traffic ahead. Hopefully it doesn't ruin his lap. Shorten up to 4th, then he wants to short shift to 5th and go towards the line, and that'll be a 27.1 from Colin already, setting off the pace. And then Al comes across the line, set at 29, 129.0. Who's next to cross the line? I think it might be a Williams ahead, but we'll go on board with RPM Glassy as he finishes his lap, and he will set. And yeah, that was Ball will be heading with 29.5, and then Glassy for 28.3. So a decent laps already to begin with, but we've already seen Colin being standout, and obviously Westy with 29.7, and Ferrari and Dual Warrior with a 28.9, 28.8. I mean in Alfa Romeo, and Henk with a 131. Now we see Brian now finishing his lap on the controller, so we'll get to see the aspect of whether controller is decently paced on this game, and he'll come to cross the line 28.4, and let's back up with a 28.0. So yeah, right now we're seeing that some drivers are much more faster than the others now in the new game. And who's next to cross the line? Right now I'm gonna go looking at Shaq right now, but I'll come back with him later. But yeah, who's next? I think that was Spike crossing the line. Oh no, it wasn't. There's I'm only going off the track. Who's next? We got Aston Martin I believe, of Eek, about to finish his lap, and let's see what he sets, and he'll set a 1:28.7, but he invalidated unfortunately, so he'll be starting another lap. I'm going to go back on board with Shaq into Cops. Let's see what he does. Slight left and actually a downshift into Cops in AlphaTauri. Let's see how he does into Maggott. Maggott's now number 29 on that car, and he'll be driving Mercedes in the championship division, but a little bit of traffic ahead. Hopefully he doesn't ruin his lap, but what is this Alfa Romeo doing? But yeah, he gets out of the way. Apparently Shaq went purple in the sector, but I found that really hard to believe with the lap Collins set 9 tenths ahead of everyone. Now as Shaq heads through the final few corners, heading towards the real final corner. Now he's short shifting up to 4th. Wants to get good traction, and he'll come across the line and set at 28.9. So he's stuff up into P6. So a very decent lap from him. And now I think going more with Eek now, who's in Maggott to Beckett's, but now he's backed off. So yeah, very interesting best laps right now, and looks like Colin is still fastest. So yeah, pretty decent obviously from Colin, I have to say. Very decent. But yeah, now we wait for the next few cars, and Eagle actually finished his lap set 1:38. I don't know where he was. Yeah, he was saving. So now Eagle's actually on the full push lap now, and I wonder what he will set now, because I've seen he's actually had pretty decent pace on this game so far. So I wonder if he's able to show it tonight. And now, yeah. And sector 2 is at 27.8, already 4 tenths off Colin in sector 1. Now into this part of the track. Oh dear. Yeah, another problem with these cars. Traction is a massive issue, and you have to really have a feeling for the car not to spin. And short shifting is the way to do it. And yeah, hello Rob, how you doing? And yeah, right now quite a few cars are on the outlaps now. Luke's still in the pits. I don't know whether he's trying to do a last question mark already, but Colin is on for an outlap now, and he'll begin his lap soon. Right now, yeah. Now we just wait for a couple more cars. We've got 4 cars who still need to set a lap. 2 of them are lap laps, so I think one of them is Zeke, but I'm staying with Colin for a little bit. See how he does. Evening. Bumblebee. But yeah, now Colin is now about to begin his lap. Let's go over with him, see how he does in this very, I should say, chunky Mercedes. Let's see if he's able to put in 26.9 maybe. Heading through the first couple of corners. Taking it nice and easy. And yeah, having no problem at all. Clipping that inside curve a little bit. I wonder if Colin's actually gained time. And now heading into the end of sector 1. He's marginally up, only a quarter of a tenth up now. I wonder if he still has more time to improve. But yeah, right now he's making it nice and easy. You don't want to validate your lap. But right now he has a comfortable 9/10 lead, so I don't think he'll really mind if he doesn't validate. But I'm sure he doesn't want to. And look at the confidence he has into Cops there. A lot of downforce, you can clearly see. And heading to Maggott to Beckett's. Keep it nice and easy. Let's see how much time he's gained. I'm sure he has gained over 10. He's gained nearly 3 tenths, so he's on for a 26.9 right now. 26.8 even. Then into the final few corners. Let's see if he's able to gain time here. But there's an Alfa Romeo ahead. Hopefully he doesn't impact Colin's lap. Into the final corner. Let's see what Colin sets, and it will be a 1:26.8 flat. So that's a very good lap time from him. Right now, back is on a lap now, and is apparently up by 3/10, which is very, very good from him. Give me a sec, gotta check if everything's alright, and yeah, everything is fine. And now heading into hops now, and let's see how much up he is in next part of the lap. Now heading there before it tips up. I'm gonna get a slipstream from the Red Bull of, I believe, is KFC. Yes, it is. And Quinn slots himself up into P3. But now back car will come to finish his lap. And I wonder what it will be. Probably a 27.6, I should think. And it's a 5. So again, he's improved by 5 tenths like that. I think Glassy backed off a little bit, so yeah. Ooh, Shaq going wide there. That's going to validate his lap. And I didn't see, I just saw Alex go up into P3. But yeah, right now, still waiting for Luke to set his lap, and he's on one right now. Let's see what he's able to set in the Alpine. 27.8 in the first sector. Going a little bit wide there. He's going to get good traction on the exit, so that's a plus. Want to see where Luke would put it. And yeah, right now, taking it nice and smooth. Now heading into the end of sector 2. He sets a 104.4. So I wonder where that will put him on the grid. Now as Luke comes through the final corner, that's a harsh spun round. Not sure who that might will be, but yeah, Luke starts in with 28.7. But yeah, now we still wait for Brandon says lap and route change as well. But yeah, not much going on right now. I think Henk is on a lap. No, he's just invalidated and stopped. And Rob Williams just finished his lap as well. So yeah, Luke seems to be pushing again, I believe. So go on board with him again. Oh, he's going wide there, and yeah, that's invalidate there. That's unfortunate, but his brother Quinn is on the outlap again and seems to be quicker than Luke. So a little bit worrying if you're Luke there, but your brother is faster than you. Shaq, you are washed. You do not deserve to comment in this chat. You are very, very washed. Down into P9. But yeah, I believe Al is on a lap, so that's what I'm going to see what he does. Very nice and easy in turn 1, turn 2 and 3. See how he is into the end of sector 1, see what his split will be. As he's driving the 0-point Mercedes, and currently he's a 10th up on his time. But right now that will only move him up one place, which is not what you would really want. But yeah, currently still a lot of time to improve on the lap. I see. And now as he's heading through Maggot to Beckett, we'll head to see the Sector 2 split, see if he's improved a lot. And we'll see that right about now, and he's only 3 temps up. So right now we've seen Al, who's in the Premier Division, struggling a little bit. I'm not too sure whether he's sandbagging or not, but it looks like he's seems to be struggling with finding some pace. And to the final few corners, let's see if he's improved by a lot here. And he will set a 1:28.1, put himself up in the P4. So he must have found a little bit of pace in the last sector there. Must have made a huge mistake. But yeah. Now let's see who else is on that. Quinn's on that right now, and he's apparently 1/10 up. Now heading to Maggot to Beckett's, and he's now to the exit of it. Let's see if he's up even more. And he's up by 3 temps. So right now, Quinn is challenging for maybe even P3, the second row on the grid. So yeah, he's heading through the final corners now. Let's see if he has improved by a lot to maybe put on the front row. And it looks like he's on the second row, only a tenth behind Alex, who's on the lap right now. Alex is 9 seconds down, so yeah, Alex is not improving. So yeah, RPM Glassy is on a lap right now. So more of him, see if he's improving. And I've gone for Shaq. Check on Shaq. He's apparently is a 10th up and he's 5 minutes to the lap, but gone more of him after to see what Glassy's first sector time is, and he's 2 temps up. Check back on him soon. And Kessie's on lap as well. I've got to check on him as well. And Luke as well. But yeah, Shaq is 1/10 up. Apparently, let's see in this sector 2 if he really is up on his time. Currently he's in P10, all a little bit close there, and he's down now. So let's go back on board with Glassy, who's about to finish his sector 2, see if he's improving. And now we're about to finish qualifying now, so these will be the final laps. As now it's Glassy heading for the final sector, heading into the final sector now. 1/10 up, so he lost a little bit of time there. And Brian's 2 temps up on his time. Just a little bit of a mistake there, and the Shaq finishes lap and is not able to improve. Luke is about to improve right now, and he's 1/10 up. Let's see where KFC is, or Brian, and Brian is 4 temps up. So right now he's on flat. He's on course for 27 flat. But yeah, back on board with Luke. So final point is a 10th up, and Colin improves by 2 temps. And it's on pole. As now Luke crosses the line, only moves up 1 place. KFC will cross the line. Let's see where he'll put it. Currently 4 temps up, and he puts it P4. He improved by 8 temps in that final. He improved by another 4 temps in that final sector, and yeah, he's on the second row. Currently, we've seen Premier Division drivers in 1, 2, 3, and 4. And second, third, and fourth are pretty close. And I think we've still got Westy on a lap. No, I've got Multi on a lap. Let's see where Multi puts it. A little bit of a lock up into that corner. Short shift Multi, got a short shift there. Get good traction. And into the final corner, and he'll set a 28.6. Puts him ahead in P11. And Shat, very disappointing, is P14. And yeah, that was an interesting qualifying session, and now we'll get to see the immersive formation lap and see how the drivers will line up on the grid. So yeah, that is your order for this practice race. We've got Colin on pole, Backer P2. I believe this is his second front row start in RPM. Got Brandon P3, KFC P4, Alex P5, Quinn P6, Al P7, Jewel Warrior P8, Glassy P9, Luke P10, Multi P11, Bumblebee P12, Spifey P13, Shaq P14, the Lord and Saviour Richie P13, Wesley P16, the Fraud himself, and I don't really like Wesley anymore, Rob Williams P17, Eek P18, Henk P19 and Rauchens P20. Both of these two got disqualified. So there we go. Pretty interesting qualifying session, I could say so myself. Now we wait for the drivers to do the setups, and then we'll go to the formation lap. And here we go on the formation lap now. Let me get these settings sorted for the race. And oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention, everyone can pick their tyres, doesn't matter where you started. And Colin and the back have gone for the soft tyres, trying to get away pretty early. And yeah, got Brandon on meds, KFC on meds, Alex on meds, Quinn on soft, so is Al, and Jewel is on meds, Glassy on meds, Luke on softs, Multi meds, meds, soft, med, and med. So yeah, more than half the grid is on meds. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting to see where the strategic choice will be going. And I wonder what Colin will be trying to do, maybe a one stop soft to hard or soft to med. As now we wait for the drivers to quickly do the formation lap and get to the grid and do their immersive formation lap grid slots. Wonder if Colin will maybe angle his car to maybe cover off Backer if he potentially gets a good start, because you can do that on the game now. Wonder if Brandon will do the same thing to maybe cover off KFC on the medium tyres. Who knows? Yeah, right now we wait to see. Let's go on board with them right now. Here's Colin right now. See some burnouts from him. There we go. Makes his way to the grid. Gets a good finish there. Backer has angled his car and he got disqualified for doing that. Oh dear, Backer, you tried it. Let's see if who gets perfect. Grid slots. Al, what are you doing, Al? Al's just angled his car the wrong way. Al's just angled his car the wrong way, and lots of people getting disqualified for, I think, the way they angled their car. And here we go, we're about to begin. First race in F1 22, and okay, let's go. And it looks like Al's got an alright start and heading and Colin gets a good start as well. Brandon gets an amazing start, already into P2 and into first corner. We see a few cars going wide there, but yeah, Al's had the rocket start from P7 all the way to P3. I might even challenge for P2 right now as he goes up the inside of Brandon for P2, and it's a Mercedes 1-2. Yes, and Al getting out of shape there, and it's Mercedes 1-2, and here comes Backer up the inside of Brandon to P3. And it's a Mercedes 1-2 in his first lap, and who's spun at the back? Both Ferraris have spun. Oh dear. Ratchet as well. And what's happened with Shaq? Shaq's lost a few positions as well. Heading back to the front, and it's a Mercedes 1-2. Al and his wacky start position has brought himself up to P2 and behind Colin, but he's gone extremely wide off track there. That's going to allow Brandon to get closer and closer on his medium tyres. And yeah, go on board with Brandon, see how he will tackle the situation. Maybe he can pass him already right now on this straight, as Al seems to be struggling. Al doesn't have that much straight line speed. As now we see Brandon gonna go past for the move, maybe up the inside. And yes, he does, but Al's still hanging around the outside. I've got yellow flag back there. Who's spun around? Oh, it's Luke's gone. Oh, got contact at the back. Oh, there's a lot of damage there. Alfa Romeo spun around, and Multi and Luke are gone, and it is a safety car. Can Colin beat the safety car? No. Yes, he's able to. That will open up the window for him. Able to beat the safety car. If he wasn't to, he would have been not in a great position. But yeah, that was something, I have to say. Just something. So lots of drivers will be brought back into this race, such as both of the Ferraris. Alex as well, who I think got damaged from that situation, and Westy. Unless Alex decided to box out of his own accord onto the hard tyres, he'll be able to warm us up, and he might go to the end of the race on them. Hopefully he doesn't spin out the exit of the pits on cold tyres, but no, it doesn't seem like he will, but I'll still have to see maybe if he does. But no, looks to be all fine, taking it nice and easy on this safety car. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I wonder what Colin will do, because I think Colin will actually box maybe. And we could see some soft runners boxing, such as Al, Backer, maybe even Quinn. Quinn made his way up in the P5, so pretty good start. And that's Jewel, Warrior, who left. So yeah. And yep, Colin has boxed. Is that Al box? Al boxes. Look, Backer stays out. Quinn boxes. Backer's staying out. Oh, there's no need for that 5-second time penalty there. See what Colin goes on to. It's the hard tyres for Colin. Let's see what Al will go on to. And it's the mediums for Al. Quinn, it's the hards. See, and Colin's made his way up, out into P11 behind Shaq. So yeah. Behind Shaq on those hard tyres, he will have a little bit of traffic ahead, but he's going to go to the end. I can predict that for sure. But that might not work in his favour, because might get held up by the cars ahead. And here we go. Still waiting for safety car at the end. And Joe is struggling with connection issues. Constantly coming back in and out. And yeah, it's fortunate. I don't think he will join back in. And now we wait for the final car of Alex to catch up. But then safety car will probably be in next lap. Yeah, I'll go onto the start. Back to the front. See what will happen. And Backer. Oh, Backer. Come on, Backer. There was no need for that. To get that penalty. And yeah, now we still wait for a safety car to end. Everyone's already caught back up, so yeah. Looks like Colin will be going to the end. And this is a very horrible camera angle. We'll be just stuck on it. And Brian's left now. What is going on? And now still waiting. And now I think safety car is in this lap. Oh dear, Brandon. I didn't even realise, but Brandon dropped it. He's all the way down in the P6. And now it's McLaren 2-3. And now it's on board with Backer. Take a look at how he will start this. That'll be, oh, KFC just dropped it. Oh dear, Bakker's in the lead and his teammate Glassy is in P2. On the mediums, Hank's up in the P3 and Spifey and Brandon are fighting for P4 right now, and Brandon will make the place into the next corner. And yeah, poor KFC just binned it on the safety car race. That's the worst feeling, especially when you're in a high place like P2. So now we've got a train all the way back and a whole gaggle of cars fighting over for, I believe it is P5, as now Eat Leeds is behind that, the leader of the train, which is Spifey, and Shaq is fighting Colin for P10. And Shaq is able to hold on to the position for now as Colin is trying to get past as quickly as he can. It seems to be getting held up by all the cars ahead. And let's see what Shaq will do. Shaq's still defending, obviously. Now see Williams go wide a little bit. Hopefully we don't see anything bad happen. Don't go through the middle, Colin, you can't do that there. A lot of fighting there. Yeah, Shaq will make his way up. No, he doesn't. What Williams outbreaks him. And Colin tries to go. Colin tries to go up the inside and Colin nearly loses it. Trying to go up the inside and now look who's there. Joe Warrior around the outside trying to get past him. And that's Alex spinning off. But yeah, amazing battling. And do we see Joe Warrior going up the inside? No, he doesn't. Backs out of it. But now Shaq going up the inside. Don't try to do it up there. Yeah, still staying behind, but I think he'll get an amazing run at the end of this exit of this corner. Still stuck behind there. There's Colin with an amazing run. And he's a try and make the move. Goes up the inside, where Shaq's going up the inside of Colin. Colin's getting sandwiched here. This is amazing racing from all the drivers involved. But yeah, Colin's able to make the move, and Colin's all the way up into P8 now. And he goes side by side through cops. Oh dear. Now Shaq still side by side, and now he's able to make it through. And I think he'll be trying to chase after Colin maybe. But yeah, he's losing a little bit of time, and Quinn's left the session now. don't know why there's been so many disconnects, but yeah, I've seen a fight ahead between Bumblebee and Eek for P6. But yeah, it doesn't seem like any more fights are happening as Back is just running away with it. And oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh dear. Forced Shaq. Very disappointing, to say the least. Shaq. And now we still got fighting here. Rob Williams. Oh no, it's I think Richie and Westy fighting for that position. And I wonder, no, it's Crouches, I mean. And it seems like Westy is the big winner out of this. But yeah, up ahead, Colin making his way up into P6, and he will try to make the move on Eek. Try to go up the inside, but he's not able to. But now he has an amazing run with ERS, but Colin's completely draining the battery, trying to make his way through, but yeah, it doesn't look like he'll have enough ERS left over. Gets an amazing run, oh, contact with Eek, and Eek still trying to defend the place, but Eek just lets him go. Don't know why he did that, but oh well. And now Colin has to clear Hank. I don't know whether Colin must have got damage from that, but Colin's just draining the battery, just constantly draining it. And now let's see if Colin's able to dispatch Hank relatively quickly on those hard tyres. We've got another yellow flag, and it's Rauchens and Rob Williams, I believe, and I think that's Westy boxing, and we've got Joe Warrior spun off as well. So yeah, a lot of spins. And I don't know what Joe Warrior's doing. Don't reverse. Don't keep going that direction. Don't do it, you'll get disqualified. There we go. But yeah, a lot of position changes out the back. But yeah, going back on board with the fight here, and that is Colin going up the inside of Hank for P4, and now we'll be able to push off after Brandon and Blancy, and maybe even get back up. Yeah, right now still got a huge fight here with Al trying to make his way through now. He doesn't have that 5-second time penalty. He's trying to dispatch Bumblebee, who's on those older mediums. Yeah, right now it seems like he's taking his time. Or he's just stuck behind them all. As now he gets a good run there with DRS. Can he make the move? And yes, he does. Can he maybe make a double overtake on this straight and up the inside? He does. Al makes a double overtake up to P7. Now he can chase after Eek, who's ahead, and his Eek is chasing after Hank. So yeah. Now lap 9 of the 26, and it seems like everything's calmed down, but still got a fight between Bumblebee and Spifey that we can look forward to, and we also got a fight between KFC and Richie. Now to the straight, WC Bumblebee getting a good run with DRS, getting closer. It's not close enough though, but maybe I can say different between Richie and KFC, but no. It's not close enough in that Red Bull. He's trying to maybe go around the outside, but he's not able to. That's Spifey cutting the track there. I don't know whether he has spun off or did cut the track, but yeah. Now he's lost the position, and now I think Brian's still trying to get past. A little bit of a mistake from Brian there. Having to go extremely wide, but Brian has a lot of VRS, so I don't know why he's not using it, trying to get past. Yeah, he's still waiting. And now he's using it. DRS and ERS. Can he make the move and back us into the pits? And yep. Brian can make the move up into P9. Now we got back into the pits. Wonder where he will come out and what tire he'll box onto. He'll box onto the medium compound. Don't know whether it's bugged. That must be bugged. And we are back, and we got a spinner off of RPM Eek, and yeah, he's just spun off there, and hopefully doesn't have damage there. I'm sure his tires will be very, very hot. That's Spiky and Rob Williams fighting, and that is Rob Williams making his way up into P8. And now heading to the front, got Glassy versus Brandon for P1, and Collins seems to be getting closer and closer as well. But yeah, Glassy with DRS, can he get close enough to maybe make a dive on Brandon? But no, it doesn't seem like he can. But yeah, we got Alps, Henk, and Al will make the move into P4. And yeah, Al was able to make the move into P4. Looks like Bumblebee will join him, and that's, we got another spinner. I think that's Shaq. Yep, it is Shaq again. Yeah, well, Glassy very close. I think Glassy will make the move. And it looks like he will. But no, I think Brandon has better straight line speed, or is using a little bit of ERS trying to keep ahead, and that's Glassy making a mistake, which will promote Colin to be much more closer, and that's Brandon boxing now. I think he's going to go to set of hards to the end of this race. But yeah, Glassy's still carrying on. I'm sure he'll stretch to the soft tyres. As now Colin will get closer and closer, will want to make the move for the lead of this race. Yeah, now quite a lot of the fights have come down now, and except for Spiky and Rob Williams still fighting. And we got Backer versus Quinn, and Backer's able to make the move. And yeah, able to make the move into P13, and now that's Bumblebee versus Henk. Oh, we've got a spin off Spiky there, who's now off track and will lose a lot of positions, and that's Banter Brandon strung a little bit with cold tyres, if you saw in the background earlier. Yeah, it seems like he's fine now. But yeah, back to the front, I saw position change between Bumblebee and Henk, and I wonder if this Bumblebee's trying to chase down Al for oh, we've got to move for the lead. Glassy versus Colin. Colin's able to make his way past, and oh, we've got Al. Al's in the wall. That's a safety car. That's perfect for Glassy and for everyone on the mediums. Absolutely perfect for them. What happened to Glassy? I am confused with what I am seeing. Well, how did he get that? What is... What is going on? Oh, now he's got tyres. I'm confused with what just happened. Why do multiple people have drive-thrus? What's going on? 4 people got drive-thrus. I am confused. Now Rob Williams got disqualified. The lobby might be bugged. Not too sure with what is going on right now. But yeah, don't know what's going on, and I don't know what happened with Eco as well. Yeah, it's strange how the lobby is acting like this now, when the second safety car came out. But yeah, Hank's boxed again. For I think this might be softs maybe, or mediums again. Now wait for the rest of the grid to join up. Oh, Raj is retired now. I am not too sure with what is going on right now. So now we continue to wait. Now we wait. And here we go, safety car will be in this lap. Go more Collins, see when he goes. And he's gone now. Yep, Colin has gone now. Perfect restart from Colin there. And Hank is in the pits again. I don't know what's going on with Hank there. But yeah. Take a look at penalties, and yeah, Bumblebee still has a drive-through for no apparent reason. So yeah, now let's see if we see any moves, and it looks like Ryan's getting very close to the back of Bumblebee. And he's dropped back a little bit there. Looks like back is actually starting to pressurize the back of Brandon. I believe this is his teammate for the season. And Hank has spun off, and so has Jewel Warrior. Both Alpha Romeos have spun off. And yeah, now we wait for DRS to be enabled, which should allow these moves to happen with no problem at all, as now it looks like Colin's just getting away right now from the drivers behind. Now heading into the end of Sector 1, beginning of Sector 2 now. Back is still stuck behind. Not able to make any impact on those medium tyres. And neither is Brian, still stuck behind. So yeah, still back is now getting extremely close now onto the behind of Brandon, and might even challenge for that move now if he gets enough momentum. Still doesn't look like he has enough momentum to get the move done. Into the final corners, have to sit behind. I'm going yellow flag, and I think that's Westy who's spun off. And that's not good at all. And now, Backer still stuck behind these two cars. It looks like Brandon will get DRS and one Alfa Romeo. Backer spun around. That's very unfortunate. Backer, but you gave Brian KFC and now allow Brian to get up to the back of these two cars ahead. And that is Westy who's retired in the pits. And Backer's still spinning, I believe. And now Brian's now trying to get closer and closer to maybe make the move. So Brian goes off track again. Like Brian is struggling. But yeah, still within DRS range, and he'll be slowly closing up. And yeah, it's just gradually closing up. Shame for Backer. He was doing really well on those mediums, but now he's all the way into P11. And now look how close Brian is getting to the back of Brandon. I'm sure he will make the move soon. But it depends on how soon he does it. Still behind Brandon. But now heading to this DRS, so will he get close enough, maybe have enough overspeed to make the move? We'll have to wait and see. Still doesn't look like he will. Looks like Brandon will try and make the move on Glassy ahead soon. So yeah, Collins is still getting away with it with 15 lap on mediums. It looks like Brian made a little bit of a mistake there, and that will allow Brandon to get away a little bit and focus his attention onto Glassy ahead don't know what this angle is, but there we go, it's fixed itself. But yeah, Brandon's getting very, very close to Glassy and might even try and make the move on this next straight with the help of DRS and ERS. It looks like Glassy's running out of ERS himself. But yeah, right now, yeah, here we go. Brandon will make the move for P2 in this race, ahead of Glassy now. But yeah, it might turn into P4 as Brian's catching up now a lot. As we've still got 8 laps to finish this race. Still 8 laps left in this race, and Brian seems to be really, really struggling. I don't know what's happening with him. Maybe he doesn't have enough downforce, but that looks like Bumblebee has spun. Okay, here goes Brian. Let's see if he has enough overspeed to maybe make a move now on Glassy instead. But no, it doesn't look like he does. But the reason why is probably Glassy's still in the DRS range of Brandon currently. But we got another yellow flag, and that is Shaq. Shaq has spun around again. Amazing, isn't it? But now KFC is slowly but surely trying to reel his way in and get closer and closer, but looks like he's going to drop out of DRS range soon, as I think his tyres are starting to wear out, and Glassy is actually starting to pressurise Brandon a little bit. And right now at the back, I've seen Quinn and Alex making a double move on Richie, who didn't have DRS there. I think it was at the beginning of that train, and I was at the back. So now it matters if Richie's able to keep up. See if he's able to possibly retake those positions, but it doesn't look like he will. Yeah, Brian's fallen out of DRS range on those old soft tyres. Has 6 laps remain. I don't think he'll be able to challenge for a podium in this race, but Glassy is still within DRS range, and on that Shaq, who has retired in the pits. But yeah, Glassy's still within DRS range of Brandon, and is trying to make the move. Ooh, a little bit sketchy on the exit there, and I think he's dropped out of DRS range, which might be over for him now, as Brandon has a lot of ERS to play with and will probably want to keep that gap as large as possible. But yeah, it doesn't seem like to be using any ERS, but looks like Glassy's fallen out of that second gap maybe, unless he must have sneaked in there, and yeah, he has, and now has DRS again. So yeah, and now heading to the back here of this train, and looks like Alex will try to make the move in the Haas on the AlphaTauri of Quinn with DRS, but is not able to get close enough and will have to stick behind again. Oh no! There goes Alex, who has spun round. Very unfortunate for him. And that will allow Richie on. Yep, we've got Brian boxing for, I think it's another set of softs. Don't know whether he's just doing that to push again, maybe get fastest lap, but yep, he is doing it, and Alex has just retired in the pits. But yeah, and right now Richie's still behind Quinn, but he does have DRS, so that will allow him to close up a little bit more. And we've got another yellow flag, and that is, I think, Eek, who has spun round, and that's going to allow back into P6. And a very good recovery so far from Backer. But yeah, it looks like Richie's falling out of DRS range, and we've got another yellow flag. We've got another spinner, I believe. Was that Alex's car, I think. I think it might be Alex's car, but yeah. It seems like all the gaps have disappeared apart from KFC and Eek. And it looks like KFC will slowly be gaining on Iku. I don't know why it's just swerving a little bit there. And I think it's letting Brian through. And yeah, Brian's able to make the move. I think that might be AI there. I think it is AI. So yeah, it is AI. And that was the closest gap, so I don't think they will see any more gaps. Any more battles. So yeah, now yeah, we just wait. But it's like Joe Warrior's getting closer and closer to the back of Spiky. Looks like Larcy might be closing back in as well onto the back of Brandon, but this is the closest fight now, so we'll stay on board with it. As Joel Warrior is getting very, very close, and there's calling for the fastest lap of 129.9 on those 20 lap old hards. And yeah, Joel Warrior is getting very, very close on those hards. The back of Spiky, who's also on the hard tyre. But yeah, and we got a yellow flag, and I think that is Hank. Was spun round, and yeah, looks like Jewel Warrior's got an amazing run. Will he go down the inside? Makes a slight dive, but the door was closed, and so he backs out of it. But I think he'll make the move maybe next straight, as now he entered on lap 23, and yeah, KFC will take that past lap while those stress off. And there we go. Joel Warrior will take the position on Spiffy. I don't know whether Spiffy will try and make the move back with the help of DRS. Unless, yep, Joel Warrior got DRS off that. So that is a no then. As now it looks like Brian is caught up to the back of these guys. I'm sure he wants to get past his teammate on the stress off, so maybe challenge for P7. Oh, trying to go up the inside of Cops, but it's not able to. He really wants to make the move and maybe chase after Joel Warrior. And here we go. I think KFC will make the move now. Yes, he does. We've got a yellow flag, and I think that's Quinn who has spun around, and that's going to allow Richie past. And yep, back us up into P5 now. But yeah, everything seems to be calmed down now, but Quinn on the back of Backer now, and it looks like Brian's on the back of Joel right now. So I wonder if Quinn's able to challenge back a bit. Doesn't look like he will be able to, because I think his tyres might be a little bit overheated after that spin. I might still be trying to cool down, but yeah, Brian is trying to get past Joel Warrior P7. He's got DRS, so that'll help him, and he's still got those fresh softs to his advantage. Yeah, it really looks like Brian is struggling on this game. He is still behind 7 tenths now, 6 tenths now. He is slowly gaining. Yeah, Brian's getting closer and closer every single lap. And now we're on the penultimate lap, and look, Colin, 27 laps on those tyres, and he's still going strong. 22 laps, I have to say, on those tyres, and he's still going strong, and is having no problems with any type of tyre wear. And now, see, KFC, Brian, I should call him, getting ready to make the move, I assume, on Dual Warrior with the help of DRS, and not using any ERS at all, so I think he's trying to save it for maybe the last lap or the next DRS zone. And yeah, still stuck behind. Still has the advantage on those softs on compared to the hard tyres, but it's not able to make any progress. Snow's getting extremely close. 2 times behind now. Can he make the move? With the help of DRS, still not getting close enough. And yeah, Colin is now on his last lap of the race, and it looks to be like he will be winning this race by a margin of over 10 seconds, which is pretty good. And looks like KFC has got an amazing run on Dual Warrior. I might even try to challenge into turn 1. No sticking behind though. I wonder if he'll make the move soon. Doesn't look like he will. Help with DRS, can he make the move now? Nope, still stuck, not able to make any. So he's rounding the final corners, and Colin will come around to win this race by over 10 seconds. Good win from Colin, and I think that is Banter Brandon will come around to finish second in the Alpine, and will be closely followed by Glassy, who gets a podium. And yeah, Richie kept it all clean this race, no problems, and he'll come to finish P4. And now I see the bout between Brian and Dual Warrior fizzle out. Nothing's happening there, and Back will come round in P5, followed by Quinn, who I think will overtake Back. Yes, he will. Dual Warrior will come round to finish in P7, followed by Brian, despite his best efforts, still being stopped behind. Oh no, he actually goes in front on penalties, but yeah. Spyfuel comes across the line in P9. Eek AI will finish in P10. Bumblebee will finish in P11. So that was the race. Pretty decent race, I have to say. Pretty decent. So yeah. But yeah, here we go, and Bumblebee will be the last car to cross the line, and that will be the end of a practice race on F1 22. Seems like everything went according to plan, maybe a little bit of a bug, but yeah, here we go. That is it. And there we go, and Colin has won the race. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this practice race, and this will we'll see more exciting races to come. Next week we'll have another race, but this time in Zandvoort, and hopefully it might be streamed. And then the week after that we'll kick off pre-season in Canada. So I hope you enjoy the race, and we will see you all maybe next week or the week after.